Hello, Beast Nation. Here again with another video. Today we are going to talk about something that is affecting a lot of people nowadays, and it is the feeling of depression. A lot of people is go through life saying, "Well, I feel depressed," or "I have depression." Well, feeling depressed and having depression is two different monsters. Most of the people feel depressed. Feeling depressed comes from the fact of the person focusing on what they don't have. They focus solely on what they don't have, and they have zero plans or zero ideas to overcome their current situation, or they even have the desire to actually work on changing their current situation. Based on that, I will give you some clues on how to actually overcome those problems. Believe it or not, I have suffered from this drug called feeling depressed at some point in my life. Now, not so much. Why? Because I developed different steps to help myself. I didn't ask anyone for this, but I took the initiative and try to wash off all that depressing feelings out of my system and out of my life by doing certain things. The first thing that I did was just, instead of feeling depressed, or anytime I was feeling depressed, I would go and work out and exercise for an hour, 2 hours, whatever the case may be. And I just dedicated those hours just to think and work on my body. That's all I used to do. Just think and how I'm going to overcome how I feel by working out. The first thing was just working on my body. You work on your body will work on your mind, and vice versa. So if you have poor physical condition, you're going to have poor mental condition. If you have poor mental condition, you're going to have poor physical condition. Why? Because they go hand in hand. So you have to work the mind to work the body, and then you have to work the body, and the mind will follow. So they go hand in hand. It's like this big, awesome relationship when they work together. Working out is kind of tricky. I'll tell you why. Most of the people have an excuse to actually not to work out. Hey, I'm one of those. I have to work out in the morning. The morning is the best time for me to work out. Most of the people will tell you, well, I don't like to wake up early. Sorry, not sorry. Everything takes sacrifice. If you're not willing to sacrifice to wake up early and do what you have to do, because you know you have to do it, you know that to achieve the goals that you want, that's one of the steps that you have to do. If you sleep in and my sleep is precious, blah, 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 well, cry me a fucking river. Wake up early and do what you got to do. I cannot work out in the afternoons. I will make up an excuse not to do it. So it is easier for me to do it in the mornings. Once I get it done in the morning, even though I don't want to do it, that's what the discipline comes from. Doing what you're supposed to do, even though you don't feel like doing it. Once you develop that discipline, everything will follow through. The second step to actually overcome feeling depressed is analyzing your life. And when you do this, you have to be brutally honest. If you're a dumb dude, you don't like to educate yourself in different aspects, well, be honest about it. I'm dumb. I got to read about this. I got to learn about this. There's no shame on that. Nobody knows it all in this world. Realizing and admitting that you need to work out on different things will help you out in the long run. So start with your job. Do you like your job? Do you wake up with a smile on your face every day to actually go to work? For me, it took me 7 years out of a job that I really didn't love to go to. The people that was there, I liked them a lot, but the job itself, sometimes it was kind of boring because I was doing the same thing day in and day out. Me personally, I'm one of those people that like to be challenged on a daily basis. So this job, it got to the point that it was not cutting it out for me. What did I do? I started looking for a different job. And I landed the great job that I'm in right now. I love it. I love the people. I like the freedom for me to create, which is what I was looking for. It helped me a lot in my overall push for something better. The next thing that you have to analyze and be brutally honest about is your relationships. Not only your relationship with your significant other, your wife, your girlfriend, whatever the case may be, but your overall relationships that you currently have it. Meaning, are you wasting your time with people that don't add any value to your life? Think about it. How many times have you make an excuse to drop what you're doing just to go and help someone or attend to someone? Well, guess what? You have to put yourself first. You have to be selfish with your time. And hey, big circle friends means 90% of them are not appreciating your time and your efforts that you do for them. When you have a big circle of friends, you have to realize that your friendships will reflect on who you are or where you're going. If you have friends that are not pushing you to be better, then they're not good friends. I talk to friends that I'm like, seriously, we're going to talk about money, man. How are we going to make more money? How are we going to push this idea forward to actually make more money? And that's what we talk about. It could be through beer, it could be having a bite to eat, whatever the case may be. That's how we talk. That's what we actually talk about. Why? Because those are our goals. And my circle of friends is very small, but that's what we talk about. All right. So go ahead and analyze the circle of people that you have. And this is going to be kind of painful. You might have restraints to do it, but never be afraid to get people out of your life that do not add value to your life. Be selfish about it. It's your time. We only get one shot at this thing called life. So make the best out of it. Another thing that you have to analyze is your overall goals. You have to have goals in life. You have to look forward to do something, achieve something, be a good dad, be a good husband, set up your own business, get a promotion at work, whatever it is, you got to have goals. Because if not, you're going to live a meaningless life. You're going to stay stagnant. Nothing is going to excite you. Nothing is going to be happening around you that is exciting. And it's just a straight up waste of time and life just to live a life that you just go from home to work, work to home, wait on the weekend, have 3 beers, go to sleep, wake up on Monday again, do it all over again. Don't do it. It's not worth it. You're put in this world to create. If you're a man and you're in this world wasting your time, just going to work and coming home and not looking forward to do something better for yourself, sorry, man, you're wasting it. Having goals will give you an opportunity to think on something else and actually push yourself to be better. Push yourself to feel excited about something. So have goals, have them in place, review them every day. Every day you're going to review your goals because every day you're supposed to do something that will get you closer to those goals. So write them down, read them every day like it's your Bible, and just go from there each and every day to do something. Take a little step towards those goals. The last thing I do, and I do it every day, when I wake up feeling kind of down, kind of sluggish, I think about all the positives that I have in my life. Flip it up, right? Feeling depressed comes from you concentrating on what you don't have or everything that's going negative on your life. The way to actually get rid of that is to think on all the things that I actually have. All right. I have a job. I have a home. I have a car. I have money in the bank. I have food on the table. Instead of feeling depressed for, man, I wanted that watch and I couldn't buy it. You have all of this and that one thing that you don't have, you are putting more value into that only thing that you don't have versus all the other things that you actually have that have more meaning, have more weight. But the real question comes from in that situation is, what are you doing in your life to actually achieve that one thing that you don't have? Because it is attainable. The problem is you're not doing what you're supposed to do to actually achieve it. And that's where the feeling depressed comes from. I know what you're going to say. You're going to say it's not easy. No, it's not. If it would be easy, everybody will be able to do it. I know the other thing you're going to say is life is not fair. It has never been fair. It will never be fair. You don't get what you deserve in life. You get what you work for. If you're not where you want to be in life, you cannot blame anyone else but you. Might sound harsh, might not what you want to hear, but you're in control of your life. You're not where you wanted to be at. You're the only guilty one about that. All right. So just to close out, follow all those steps. Don't be shy about it. Trust on yourself, trust in the process. It's not an overnight thing, but you got to start to be able to see any results. Thank you for watching. Drop me a line down below and tell me what you do to actually overcome feeling depressed. If you need help with anything, drop me a line, ask me a question. Again, follow me on the different platforms that are going to be down in the description box. Work on yourself, enjoy the time, make your life make worth living, and stay beast.